What are some of the challenges involved in being CEO of a successful HR tech company?
Oh, I mean, what are the challenges of being a CEO in any fast growth company? But, you know, HR tech has its challenges too. I mean, there's a couple of interesting things. One is, historically, HR tech has not been seen as a promising industry.
Yeah.
So if you talk to analysts, you talk to VCs, and they're all like, oh, it's a horrible buyer, a difficult environment. And I think we're now starting to see, I'm actually seeing people turning around going, we were wrong. This category is actually huge. The opportunity here is huge. But that is still a challenge, that you're still having to convince people that what we're doing matters. For me, particularly, you know, we're still doubling year on year. And one of the ways I think about culture is the way things are done around here. And if you consider that you're doubling every year, it means at least half the company has been here for less than 12 months.
Yeah.
So the culture is constantly in this sort of formative state. And because we're building culture first software to help people put culture first, the bar for us is very high. And we want to hold that bar. And so that's the thing I lose sleep over, which is, are we doing enough to continue to deliver that culture first company at scale? And the answer is never. Yes, you can never get there. There's always a little bit more that you can do. That's probably the thing that I struggle with the most.
And it's interesting, you mentioned Culture Camp, and you mentioned again, you're doubling every year. You know, that you always have to adjust the culture as you go, as you become a bigger organization, and obviously you're in multiple countries now as well, in terms of where people are located.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, starting in Australia, we're a long way from everywhere. And so we made an intentional decision. We kind of went global early. So, you know, we've had London, Melbourne, New York, San Francisco, and we were those four offices when we were 150 people. And so we created actually quite a lot of complexity. It's hard running a company across 4 offices of that size. And so now for us, it's actually building upon that, doubling down in each of those places and working with it. But I think the interesting thing is this whole idea of, you know, eat your own dog food and so on. You know, as we're rapidly growing, we're suffering all the same things that we talk to our customers about, having an opportunity to explore all those spaces. And so in some ways, we're our own petri dish for the people that we serve.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice, and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.